Hi, I'm Adam C and welcome to the loudest and greatest car park in the world. We're here at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. I've parked my Cobra here in the performance parking zone. One of the more expensive options. So, on top of your normal ticket, you can pay an extra £55 on a weekday or £65 on a weekend to have your car parked here. So I'm in the Cobra today. I'll be in the Viper for the Saturday and Sunday. I've got to thank Lamborghini, a replica Lamborghini Murcielago, for giving me my ticket today because he was going to bring his, but he had a few troubles. So I'm in my replica AC Cobra, and we're going to look around at all the cars in the car park. So the people that have paid the extra on top of their tickets to park their cars inside the show. Literally, this is the show. You can hear it, the hill climbs there, and also the other car park, the main car park. There's a few trinkets and treats down there that we're going to look at as well. But it's not as bad as Silverstone that you might have seen in the media. £150 per day for parking on top of your Silverstone Formula 1 tickets. Now, I think we've just had a few Formula 1 cars go down the hill. Luckily, you don't have to pay for parking if you're parking in the normal car park here at Goodwood Festival of Speed. It's only if you've got a performance car of a certain criteria that you can pay a little bit extra, £55, to have your car parked in the show. And to be part of the show is so special here at the Festival of Speed. So, this is the Thursday. I'll see you all 4 days. Let's see what we can find. So we'll start with this fascinating car, the Jensen Interceptor. It's got cans of nitrous oxide in it. The claim is 3,000 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. It's road legal. So hopefully one day I'll get to experience that and see what it's like. They say NASCAR internals. Oh, and here's Sean, the Lamborghini. Oh, someone's written on the car. Stop doing that. What does it even say? POC? I don't know. Whoever you are, POC, you're a This is a gorgeous colour combo. The turquoise with the bronze, I don't know about the red calipers, but the bronze wheels with the turquoise. I think these are beautiful cars, and in this spec it is just as gorgeous as all the rest. So we've got the Lotus Exige of GF Williams and an Ultimate GTR next door to that. Oh look, more clean meat. No, yes, so hopefully that's the owner responding to the idiots that write into cars. Oh, it's probably PPF'd. It doesn't matter. It's about respect, and if it isn't PPF, you can scratch the paintwork. Oh, there's a Lamborghini Countach. There we go. We're starting well. Oh, there's a Supra Mark IV. Hell yeah. I'm sure some Supra experts will be able to tell me what body kit. Is it Ridox? I don't know. It's got an body kit in dark metallic blue. Let's do the obligatory. Okay, it's automatic, but it is gorgeous. That colour, it's not a factory colour, obviously, it's been resprayed. Yeah, I don't recognise that rear bumper at all. And perhaps the closest car to mine here, a replica of the Lamborghini Countach. I mean, these wing mirrors aren't accurate, there's your first clue, but replica Countaches and Diablos are actually some of the best looking because they weren't built very well in the first place, so it's quite easy to replicate. This is a Mirage kit, and whilst we have the Porsche 918 Spider, next door we have a Porsche 911 Speedster, perhaps even rarer and more desirable than the 918. And up here, a car that everyone loves, the white Toyota Chaser. It's not a show without one. And from one legend to another, the Audi Quattro from Germany. And just listen to this. Pagani Huayra R on track, and look at this E46 M3 Touring. Well, I've left the performance parking, found a random SP2 Ferrari parked out the way, can't access that. And I can see my friend, he's coming to pick me up. We're gonna go driving round, so into the Arteon we go. But before we do anything, you can see the dust that's collected. I mean, it's a Dakar, this is fine with dust. But despite being by the tractors, my Cobra is nowhere near as bad as, nowhere near as bad as the Civic. So we're going to see, needles in haystacks here. I think that's a Xenos Roadster, very caked in dust. Oh, no, that's an MX-5. There was a Gordon Murray T50. It's gone. Was there another one in the other car park? Yeah. There was the Carrera GT here. I'm late. We've got 3 other days, it's fine. Oh, we've got elevation now, and just down there I can see a red TVR Sagaris. Gorgeous car. With the Lotus Elise, some British icons, and an F-Type. Oh, a modified Mini next door to the SC430. I mean, it looks track focused. It's just very keen on their John Cooper Works heritage.
Got 3 spoilers.
Oh yeah, it does. Well, I'd say 4, like 1 there, 2, 3, 4. Let's say 5.
And a roof scoop.
Yeah.
And bike mirrors.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? lightweight, super leggera. We've got colour fade on the 765 LT. I'm not sure the back, it's carbon fibre red. It's not volcano red, but then volcano orange on the front. Apparently he fun and he mad. Oh, well, now that's a bit nice. So there we go. We had the 918 in the performance parking. Now we have a black, slightly dusty Porsche Carrera GT with tan orange interior. No front plate. Right, this must be a spy shot of the new C-Class estate. Our first time seeing it. It's come from Germany in full camouflage, but you can see what it looks like. We've actually got out the car for this because there's more to note. They've covered the badges on the front, big brakes and AMG logo, but we couldn't find any exhausts either. And there's no front grille, so it's going to be an electric C63, and it's a pre-production vehicle, a prototype vehicle, because it's got the kill button there. They've even covered the badge on the steering wheel so you can't see that, and then they've camouflaged the back of it with no exhaust, so I can guarantee EV. Oh, what have you done? I get it, the old Beetles, their badges was at an angle there, but Volkswagen 1302 specifically, and then RS? Oh, they tried. They gave it a shot. He's working out who he can gap, and it can't be many people. Oh, that is a combo. I mean, I'm going to ignore the yellow GT3 because we've got, oh, it's a shame that, no, it's perfect. Yeah, you've got the reverse spec. The GT3 RS black with orange, and the GT3 RS orange with black, and they're both 997 Gen 1 GT3 RSs. Perfect. But welcome to the Aston Martins. Oh, there's a Valhalla, Aston Martin's own little members club section, and someone's brought a Gordon Murray T50. They've gate crashed the Aston Martin party. Oh, two Valhallas. Well, we've got out of the car. I was going to go to the T50, but a Ferrari 250 GT California. But after a bit of pondering, Adrian Newey. Yes, because we saw it Goodwood last year. This was parts in the Goodwood Hotel. That's why I've seen it before. So this is Adrian Newey's Ferrari 250 California Spider. So there's not many Astons today in the Aston parking, but there are two Valhallas. And actually this one is very special. This is naked carbon fibre with a green tint and gold. The trouble is, the gold of the wheel isn't quite the same as the gold details here, much like a Koenigsegg. And then again, that gold's different as well. But green and gold, the seats are green and gold as well, probably a different shade of gold, but naked carbon fibre, but tinted in green. Look, you can see the crossover here from that panel and that layer, and the different bits. You can see different qualities, and if there's a bit of imperfection in the weave, you will notice on your Aston Martin Valhalla. But you know what? I like the spec. VA66 ALA and V11 HLA. We've got two different versions. VIP parking from Aston Martin. But welcome to this beautiful, gorgeous spec GMA T50, and it suffers from a similar problem to the Valhalla. You've got this light champagne gold on the wheel, and then a darker champagne gold in the lights, and they're obviously trying to match the interior, the cream and beige, and then various champagne gold details like the start button there with the colour-coded rear fan, which I think is maybe less offensive than the black ones. I don't know if it really needs to accentuate the look of the fan. That's part of the USP of the car, of the T50 itself. This is one of the favourite specs I've seen. And then right at the front of this car park with the daytime fireworks, 365 GTB4 Ferrari Daytona. Thank you. But you join me back at the car after day one. Let's do a little report. And actually, there's a little bit of fingerprints there. Not as dusty as I thought. I almost didn't need the tonneau cover, despite the fact that the tractors have been running all day next to it. So that's day one of the performance parking and the general public parking. We missed the T50, but we saw another one. We missed the Carrera GT, but we saw another one. Let's see what we'll see tomorrow. Well, welcome to day two. It's the Friday, and I've brought my 350Z here in the public parking, but I'm already at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around in the car and spot cars whilst driving with aircon. Now, whilst the aircon cools me and the gear stick down, just want to point out my new device. This is the Wolfbox G900 Tri Pro. So it replaces your rear view mirror. It's got front and rear visibility. I still need to tidy up these cables, so I've literally only just installed this for this weekend. The package came with a lot of bonus items, including an OBD hardwire kit, which is what I use to connect it into my OBD reader of the 350Z. It's got a 4K front camera, a 2.5K rear camera and a bonus 1080p bumper camera, which is ideal for lifted vehicles and off-roaders. So I haven't personally installed the front bumper camera yet, but we'll see if I need it. Inside the package we have the main device, which can either replace your wing mirror or strap onto it using the rubber straps provided. All these cameras are IP67 water and dust resistant. I mean, it's very dusty today, so that'll be handy. Now the problem is my roof has been broken on the Nissan for 5 years. Haven't sorted that yet, so I've just stuck it on the back there facing the rear screen, so it acts just like a rear view mirror at the moment. I can change that later if I work out other ways to do it. Right. Yeah, there's a bit of traffic. Cars are already starting to leave. So I installed the GPS tracker, which can measure the location and speed. So I'm currently doing 1 miles per hour. And I use the trim tool to hide the wires down in my A pillar, so it's all neat. Currently I've got this set to rear view camera, but you can have it split screen, 1, 2 or 3 cameras, so you can change it in settings. There you go, there's your front camera and there's your split screen as well. I'm going to turn the aircon down so you can hear me a little bit better. Fiat Barchetta at the front, and you've got the 420 SEL and a Ferrari 308 GT4. And of course you can get your mitts on the Wolfbox device in the video's description and all the accessories that come with the pack. I'm getting out for this one. From Germany, a slammed Rolls-Royce Corniche, is it? Either way, a slammed Rolls-Royce. I'm not too good at my old ones with BBS wheels. That is a highlight so far. Have a look at that VIP barge. I hope my handbrake's all right on the car. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I'm going to scoot on over here. In front of me, we've got a Volkswagen Carmen Gear, a burgundy example. So I reckon that's been resprayed. Okay, now just in front of us, I'll get the camera on it. Lancia Delta at the top of its row. Oh, now look what we've got in front of us here. It is a Toyota Cresta JZX 100. So obviously they made the Chaser, the Mark II and the Cresta. That's the less commonly seen version. And in front of us, have a look at that. Dakar yellow on an E46. Oh my goodness! That is the new Renault Twingo in mango yellow. That's the colour I'd have. I'm going to park next to it. So the mango yellow with my yellow actually looks orange. It's like a solar sunburst ice cream. This is the first the first road-going Twingo of this generation I have seen. It's come from France. We're getting it later on in the year. Oh, and I mentioned dust. They've actually, well, we're presuming the owner has asked that. Oh, it's all very rude. Adam C. sucks. I was going to put Adam C. was here, but then I thought if it wasn't the owner that told us to do that, then I'd be outing myself for drawing on a car. Ooh, now that's a good combo. We've got the C6 Corvette and the orange C8 in front. Oh dear, now what's going on here? This is a Porsche Cayenne who did put a cover on his car to stop it getting dusty and the cover's blown off. Now this is quite interesting, just on your right. So this is, or was, a BMW Z3, but it's replicating a 250 short wheelbase, which was never a convertible. So there's your first clue. Tractor is passing, giving people lifts to their cars. Hello everyone. Oh, on the left, the Golf and the RAV4. Got a carbon fibre bonnet on the Golf. Wide arches as well, Corbeau bucket seats. Oh, and the 1 Series on the left. Ka-chow! Lightning McQueen himself is meant to be going up the hill climb this weekend, so they've brought another replica. But I found a space near the top. It's going to get dusty, but I don't have to walk that long to get to it. You can see how dusty the cars nearby are. So we're going to go to the performance parking zone for the next car spots. But that was the Wolfbox Tri-Pro G900, and you can get yourself one in the video's description. Now, have I got a treat for you? Do you remember the Ferrari 250 bread van? Well, this project is inspired by that. They used, I believe, a Ferrari 550, and then they've created the bread van out of it. So you can see the 550 lights, they've been put, 90 degrees the other way, and it's a unique coach build. It almost looks like it needs a sunroof, the amount of material on that roof, and you've got a little bit of evidence as to its V12 there. But you can see the identity. I'm pretty sure it's 550, it could be a 575, shoot me if I'm wrong, but they've changed it. They've given it a bull nose, much like the 250 had as well. I love it. But behind the 550 bread van, we've got a McLaren Senna. I think this comes here every year. And a Honda NSX that's driven all the way from Belgium. Now, this doesn't typically match the criteria, or the written criteria of the performance parking, but it's a Bentley, so the brand is on point from 1915 or something ridiculous. It's got the Flying Scotsman, it's been on a rally. And we've got a modified G-Series BMW M4 competition Cabriolet. So it's got the tinted smoked rear lights, some exhausts that are loud, some wheels that are big, and some snouts that are fine. He's got a full fact file on the car. Includes a MAD single mid-pipe and 714 brake horsepower. Almost 900 Newton meters of torque in this M4 G83. These are some highlights, this pair of Supras. Unfortunately, the air-ridden one makes the Millennium Jade looking champagne gold one, it looks quite high up, but we can excuse it. I mean, from this angle, this is a stunning colour. I presume it's a wrap. And then we've got the standard yellow, but they've blended the yellow into the carbon fibre, and it goes kind of green there, and down by the gills down there as well. So it's on air ride versus, I'm guessing standard ride height. It could be on coilovers, but it looks standard next door to the slammed Supra. Now we've got this yellow Ford GT that's just started up to leave. It's a bit early, but it's so hot that people are leaving quite early. But this isn't the only American yellow with black striped sports car in the car park, because down there is a Hennessy Dodge Viper, yellow with black stripes. Now I know I called the Ford GT a sports car. I think the Ford GT is like supercar but almost hypercar, and then the Dodge Viper is sports car but almost supercar. So they're both kind of in their own niches, I would say. But this one, Hennessy Venom Viper, allegedly 1,100 horsepower. And tomorrow I'm going to bring my Viper and try and park it there. Now previously I saw a Volvo try and get into this car park and fail. He was turned away. He had the right pass, but there is criteria. But this Volvo limousine has managed to sneak its way into the performance parking alongside the satin red H12. So kudos to the Volvo. Oh, look at the roof. Got some subtle design down the roof. You can't really see it because of the dust. But there's a second performance parking zone that I didn't meet yesterday, but I did today because I heard of this. The Comfort Apollo. Now, we have a few Apollos at the show, actually on the track. This is where the Apollo name started, and this one is full carbon fibre blue. I've seen a few Comfort Apollos before in my time. I've seen an orange one, a white one, and maybe one other, but I've never seen this one with its big mid-mounted V8. And then you got your usual smattering of, oh, no, there's a Chiron. Okay, I was gonna say, it's all very standard supercar antics down here. But before we go to the Veyron, we've got this Bentley Bentayga off-roader with a go-kart on its roof. And a lovely TVR server next door to the 488 Pista. 3 megabytes, that is interesting. But I hope to catch you tomorrow. Bringing my Viper is the plan, so I'll see you then, and we'll see what turns up during the weekend, the busy days of Goodwood. Welcome to day 3, and as promised, I have parked my Viper next door to the yellow Hennessy RT10. So 1995, and then my 1996 GTS with the Scalextrics, Cataclean and Delphi livery on it. In the performance parking zone, right at the front. I got here nice and early, woke up at 5, had a great drive, no traffic on the road, nice little blast down country roads on the way to Goodwood. Let's see what cars are here. We've got the Sian. Sean's still here. This Audi's got crocodiles or alligators on it, and it is promoting a castle. To me, the 370Z and the Lotus, they look more like alligator skin colours. Well, there's a bit of an olive, khaki green. How about this though? Ultraviolet 991 GT3 RS with Advans, dressed in Advans in gold. Doesn't go with the yellow calipers, bit of a clash, but we'll let it off. There's a 928 that's obviously been to Le Mans. It's got that deep front splitter on it with all its stickers on it, and then some raw newspaper magazine seat covers. Oh, it's a shark, look. Jaws, isn't it? Not raw, sorry, I'm wrong. But I found the highlight for today. Are you ready for this? A slammed modified Ferrari 430 in ruby stone red with roof bars. You got your skateboard, you got a latitude tent thing, there's a off-roading four-wheeled triking, what are they called? Quad bike, there you go, quad bike. So this used to be black with teal, and it's still got teal on the engine bay, but now it's ruby stone red with a cow print or camo print livery, and then the sharky face, and white interior. There's so much going on with this. Liberty Walk Ferrari F430 on air ride. But that is not the only laddish and lavish supercar here. We have some laddish and lavish Lamborghinis next. So this Revuelto has got Pure written on it, and it's three-dimensional on the door. I've never seen three-dimensional text. So it's like a John Player special colour scheme, but it's obviously from the Netherlands, so I don't know what Pure Loisden Automotive is, but loud cars do save lives because you can hear them coming. That's why EVs will eventually kill off the human race. So Revuelto's got chrome on the rear diffuser of that, and then just beyond it we've got the grey SF90, which looks a bit subdued, and then like a pop comic on the Lamborghini Huracan, again from the Netherlands. So it seems like they've been on some kind of rally. The street gasm, like something else gasm 2000, not like Gumball 3000 from 2026. And we have a familiar car from Adam Seafest. This was the top 25 Porsche 914 with its custom interior and fairly new livery. And I did have a look in the lower performance parking zone earlier today. I saw an Aston Martin Vanquish shooting brake, it was very nice, and a modified Urus, but everything else was pretty much standard supercar looking things, all the same that we saw last time anyway. And to be fair, even this parking zone, it seems a bit repetitive this year. But to spice things up a bit, I've come to a car park I never normally come to, with the aim to find something in particular. I found this M2 so far. It's got words on it. Lover girl. This is a cute little Series 1 Exige. But I'm trying desperately to find some special cars in this haystack of grey blandness that I've been told about. And I'm probably in the wrong place, but we'll see what we find along the way. Like, I would never have found these two if I hadn't have gone to the wrong car park. Got this Burgundy 765 LT with greyness around it. There's a helicopter. I think I'm very lost now, all of a sudden. It's fine, there's nothing used to being lost. Ooh, ooh. Okay, this way, right. GT3 997 turbo. New Vanquish over there, 550. Pista. In all my 20 plus years being at Goodwood, never been to this car park. I think it's Ferrari owners take part. It's just sat up here on a pedestal. It's part of the Golfist course, this T50. I think this could be a press car, I reckon. Yeah, prototype vehicle, and the windows are down for a bit of cooling. You can see the interior. Oh, and I've just come from, there's another T50. That's the one we saw the other day. Yeah, this is the same one with the color-coded fan on its rear, albeit a bit more dusty. And then in the same car park, we've got a Euro R for your JDM enthusiasts. What have we here? The new 849 Testarossa. This is the HRO in press car. So it's been taxiing people all day. It's very dusty. And from 849 TR, we got the 512 TR in blue. But I've missed a couple of cars. So I saw pictures. There's a Bugatti Tentio Dieci, the EV110 concept, and they were in here. They vanish. They're gone. We might see them tomorrow. That's the goal. So instead we have the Daihatsu Copen with the Alfa Romeo Spider in front. But I spent some time people watching with the bonnet up in the Viper. Back at the car now after day 3, and well, it's a lot more dusty now than the Cobra on the first day, because obviously everything's all broken up, the grass, so things are getting dustier. And as a damage report, all we've got is a child's hand that's gone there and smeared across there, but you know, not all kids know. So yeah, it's going to even get dustier tomorrow as well. We've got the McLaren Senna leaving by this McLaren looking SUV. Can't remember what it is. Me. Nose lift up on the very dirty McLaren Senna. The black cars look a lot dustier than any other. So it is the Zaimi YU7 GT with like an upside down Aston Martin rear light as well. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow back in the Viper. Probably won't be at the front, but we'll see if we can find Bugattis, maybe. Welcome to the final day of the Goodwood car park, and we are in the lower performance parking with this lineup of Lamborghinis, including a 50th anniversary. No, it's not. It's an Ultimate. My bad. So I think it's the same colour that the launch colour of the 50th anniversario was released in. but this is a Aventador Ultimate, the end of line Ultimate convertible roadster. And by the Sterato we have a Temerario in a lovely colour. And then talking of colours, have a look at this Revuelto green faded to Nero Nemesis. That's probably like Verde something, and then Nero Nemesis matte black at the back of it, and there's more green details on this very crowded Aventador SVJ Roadster. The police are here hanging out with the Rolls-Royce Phantom, chatting about crime and stuff. And we haven't had much JDM in this video. We've got the S15 Spec R by a collection of Donkervoorts. So they often come in their tens, not necessarily hundreds. This one is a matte or satin carbon blue, and there's a lineup behind him, so he's a little bit out of the way. Have a look at this colourful example. You can see they're different generations. Lights are quite different between them. I love the carbon green with the orange, and then this looks motorsport inspired. Even could be Goodwood. It looks like a golf course with some checkered flags. I'm sure it has meaning to it, but it does look suitable for the Festival of Speed. I'm imagining these have all come from the Netherlands. Netherlands, yes, it's like a shooting break. But up in the top performance parking today, we have a Toyota Supra. Oh, go on then, let me show you. It is manual, you can see it. TVR server is behind it, and the cars are very dusty because the ground where the tractors are has now been properly broken up. So cars, especially this side, are going to get very, very dusty today, including that little Dodge Viper over there. Yeah, that's where I've parked today. And I've noticed this 812 at the start, I'm guessing a kid started writing clean me and then his dad told him to stop because that's wrong. So we'll see who else has had handwritten notes on their car. Luckily nothing on the Series 1 Exige or on the BMW 760 Li. This is the V12 model, the pre-facelift as well. Big long barge, TVR wedge, there we go. A 350i in white with the C3 Corvette behind that. And so I used to have one of these, and I just want to point out, look, I've always thought the handbrake and the gears, they're the wrong way round, in my opinion. We've got the Morgan three-wheeler. This is the modern version with the 3-cylinder inside, because they weren't allowed to homologate external engine anymore. Doesn't have a tonneau cover, so you're going to have to wipe down a bit of the dust from the interior. Same with the Chimera. They could have put the roof on the Chimera. Maybe it's not in the boot for some reason, but I would have put the roof on just to protect the interior from the dust. But hey ho! We have an Aston Martin DB6. And it's another boiling day here today, so cars are leaving fairly early, like the orange Corvette C7. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, looks like a wrap, that colour. Here's something a little bit different. Toyota Celica GT4. Apparently this one's got 544 brake horsepower at 1.8 bar of boost. It's got a roll cage inside. Hashtag play all the way. Oh, it bleeped that, didn't it? GT play. I see, I can't. And what car do you think this number plate is on? Drift X. Place your bets, place your... Well, you're wrong. It's a Volkswagen Tiguan. It has been slammed, though. And from a standard Mark IV Supra to a modified one at the top of the car park area with the Toyota Chaser just lurking in the background, the TRD body kit on that. And from a modified Supra, which had a BMW auto shifter, to a modified Porsche 911. So what are we thinking? It's almost tech art, but I don't think it is tech art. Spoiler there as well. Chunky wheels, side skirts, and then a black bonnet around the front. No, it is tech art. It's a tech art Porsche 911. But I've rediscovered the Ferrari parking. I don't think I'll see those Bugattis. I think they've gone. The Tentio Dieci and the Vitesse or whatever it was. I'm too hot for this, but I found a 355 challenge car. And this one is wearing number plates. So is road legal. And it does look like it could be 355 challenge car first and then road legalized afterwards, rather than the other way around. Maybe not. Maybe it was a road car first, and I don't know. Drop it in the comments if you want. Another 12-cylinder F12's behind that in white. But you know, it's a good day when a 205 Rally is what stands out. It's got all the graphics. They've kept their side lights open, windows down ajar. Such a warm day. Or Malagasso branding on it as well. But I am back at the Viper after 4 days of spotting cars in the car parks in and around Goodwood. Let's do a little report on the car. It is dusty because obviously the ground has broken up. So the Cobra got away lightly, the Viper did not. I'm going to wash it, it's fine. I mean, that's just historic oily fingerprints that have stuck more dust to it. But actually, oh, I am so glad I did this video because I would not have seen. I've been gifted a green Cobra. I didn't even know they did a green one. A Matchbox as well. I don't have a Matchbox. That was, well, I suppose it's on the driver's side, so I might have seen it. Wow, thank you to who gave me this. So yes, damage report. I say damage. One finger, that's it, that's all I've had today. So I hope you enjoyed this video of all of the best cars in the car parks other than the ones that I've missed. So hit that bell when you subscribe to be notified for all the rest of my videos. But for now, thanks for watching.